Yo, you know, a lot of people don't know how guys work, so I'm gonna show you. In short, when it comes to us guys, we do whatever we want to do. It's that simple, but explaining it is a little bit more complicated. Let me use an example to illustrate my point. Last video I said men should pay on dates. Turns out a lot of people actually think men letting women pay is due to equality. Y'all gonna have people lying to you your whole life. If you notice, a lot of this gender equality is about men doing less. Men ain't holding doors open no more, ain't allowed to speak to a woman in public, don't want to rake leaves, change a tire, don't want to work. Well, I'm a stay-at-home dad. What you mean, like you work from home? No, my wife is a breadwinner. I just keep the home nice and orderly.
Oh my God.
The funniest part about this dynamic is how women justify that they've always dreamed of having a brother with no job. If a woman can stay home and be a homemaker, then why can't a man? I think a man who's staying home is taking a stand and breaking free of gender stereotypes. No, a man stays home because he wants to. He ain't trying to take no stand against misogyny. He just don't want to leave the house. Look here, the only way a woman gonna hold the door open for me is if I'm either the president or I'm carrying something heavy. Know this, everything a man does is based on how bad he wants to do it. If he wants to be faithful, he will be. If he wants to cheat on you, he will. You don't accidentally cheat as a man unless you want an accident to happen. Example, if your boyfriend is heterosexual, you'll never have to worry about him sleeping with another dude. Because no matter what the circumstances, even if somebody paid him $10 million, he will not want to do it. Now for $10 billion, he might think about it. But when he cheats with a woman and you ask why, his response will probably include, I didn't want to. Not because it's true, but because your Tom Cruise self can't handle the truth when he says because I wanted to. Now that would be a sight to see. If he wants to text back, he will. If he wants to remember your birthday, he will. If he pays for every date and rarely lets you reach for your wallet, it's because he wants to. If he doesn't pay for you or refuses to do so, it's not because he's a firm believer in women being equal and you pulling your own weight. It's because he doesn't want to pay for you. Think about it. A check at the end of the date probably comes about $52.73 if y'all both got dessert. Dude letting you pay for the whole thing or just your half. This same dude spent $400 on a PlayStation, $300 on Jordan, $1,800 for a MacBook, all for himself, but can't spend $52 for both y'all. Bible says where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. He spent his treasure on himself with no problem, but reluctant to spend it on you. Guess where his heart is? Hey, yo, my Twitter and IG is on the screen. If you want to challenge me or tell me my video was whack, hit me up on one of them sites. The rest of my contact information is in the description box below. Look, a man gonna do what he want to do. If he wants to, he will. Will is how you measure want to. That's why you want a man who's in the will of God. I'll tell you a story my mama told me. One night a man left the bar drunk as he walked home. Now there was a shortcut through a cemetery, so he decided he'd take it. So he stumbled his way through the cemetery, messed around and fell into an open grave. He got up, tried to climb up the walls, slipped and fell back down, too drunk. Tried to crawl back up the wall, fell back down again. So at this point, even drunk, he figured it was pointless. He just sit there and wait till the daytime, somebody gonna come and find him. Well, that same night, another guy's taking a shortcut through that same cemetery. It was dark, he didn't see where he was going. Ended up falling in that same open grave. Tried to climb up the wall, slipped, fell back down. Tried to climb on up, slipped, fell back down. As the man was prepared to give up and just forget about the whole thing, he heard a voice come from the back of the grave saying, "You can't get out." Well, I want you to know he got out. Moral of the story, how bad is your want to?